Hey guys, it's Aurora Knight here, back at it with a new 2 hour long playthrough of one of my favorite games on my favorite day of the year. Rated E for 10. Up. WB Interactive Entertainment. DC Comics. By the way, that's a reference to Batman animated series, by the way. Bam! Oh! They getting beat up. Batman sitting on the top of TD Games. Or TT Games. Sorry, could never take that name right. Sorry. Anywho, yeah, I'm kind of excited, get to play as the Dark Knight. Lego Batman, I love you. Especially I like the movie. Alright, we're gonna get started real quick. We're gonna do a new game, because I can. Alright. I want to say, guys, I'm bringing this console to you by one of my favorite stores. We're playing on the Xbox 360 version, I forgot to mention. We're going to be giving a shout out to a gaming store I love to go to because these guys are awesome. So if you guys live in Texas, specifically the Spring area, I'm going to be saying to give a shout out to my favorite gaming store, Game World in the Woodlands Mall. I go there almost about twice a week. Go there and shop for games, collectibles, and such and such. So if you're ever looking for any type of game, system, or collectible, for your nerdy pop silver collection, definitely check out Game World in the mall. They are not being sponsored. Excuse me, they're not sponsoring me. They didn't give me this console for free. I bought this with my own money. But I just want to give a good shout out to one of my favorite gaming stores around. So go check them out. So, anywho, as we were talking, we were sitting here looking at the villainy in Gotham City, running rapid, laughing. When that light hits the sky, it's not a calling, it's a warning. sorry. That was too much. I'm sorry. So anywho, we're just gonna have a little fun here. Let's see who we're facing off against: Riddler, Poison Ivy, Mr. Freeze, Two-Face, and Clayface. This will be fun. Like they were just doing it to do the 2 hour long. Honestly, not gonna do anything crazy, I promise. So, typically I would do it in a walkthrough, typically, but honestly, I've been really busy with a lot of things happening soon. You know what I'm saying? Things are gonna be happening, promise. So, what do we have here? Okay, you're gonna get a plant, a gun, and last but not least, a giant key. Yes, I've played Lego Batman before. I'm just replaying it because I can. So we'll be talking about Batman lore as well, and my giving appreciation to the Batman mythos. You know what I'm saying? Like give it back. Yeah, that's Clayface. Used to be an actor. But he got in the wrong business with the mobster and got dunked with some chemicals to turn his body into clay. Ooh. Robin fell. It's okay, Robin. By the way, we all know that's not Tim Drake. Dick Grayson, right? We all agree. I course we do. Bam! Villains, you shall face the night. Bam, bam, bam. Got that. All right. What's up, Robin? Bam. Sorry, Robin. I got you. Gotta build, dang it. So let me get you guys up the little speed about this. I've talked about Batman before. Let's be honest, I've talked about Batman before, like lore wise and everything. Honestly, the stipulation of what Batman is, for the 85 years. I mean, 85 years, man. That guy, that DC Comics came out like almost 85 years ago. Like, that's a long time, guys. Like, the first appearance of the Batman. I mean, come on, let's be honest. Batman's dope. For me, as far as like enjoying me enjoying Batman and being a Batman fan, I get to have a little fun with this. I get to sit here and play Batman games for you guys, for the channel. One of my favorite things to do. Besides doing YouTube all the time, I kind of like doing my whole. Wait for it. All right, Robin, ready? Gotcha. Boom, 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 boom. You villains, will face the fist of justice. First, hello. Bam. Going out. Alright. Anywho, so, I really enjoy, just like any other comic book fan, I've always enjoyed, like, the Batman series, comic books, TV shows. Some TV shows. There's been plenty of TV shows I haven't watched and probably won't watch. Not for any reason, I just, not really my forte on some of the shows, Battery. But yes, like I said, it's nothing against like the show creators and all that. There's only like one show one show I probably won't watch, and that's just because fight. You villains don't know when to give up. I respect that, but also pity. But yes, like I said, I get to enjoy, this kind of thing, and explode. But yes, I'm using a demolition suit, by the way. We get the bomb areas, But yes, like I said, I really enjoy playing Batman games. Honestly, I was kind of torn because I wanted to play other Batman games for you. Honestly, I was gonna play the Telltale series Batman for you guys on this channel, but I said nah. That one takes too long, and also like I got kind of late with the games and everything. I got pretty late. Basically, what happened was I've just been kind of busy with being responsible adults, and I haven't got a chance to actually really enjoy playing the Dark Knight. Oh, I forgot. I gotta get one other guy to fix that. Anyway, like I said, it's playing Batman for you guys, especially Lego Batman. Regardless, it's just something I like to do. But let's talk a little more lore. Talk a little more lore about our favorite Dark Knight. I will say this: Lego Batman doesn't really have like a deep lore. Some people will say otherwise. Oh, we got some villains. Oh, you guys won't win. We can sit here. I can sit here and just say like, oh hey, they technically the lore will be in a costume. So, basically, this would be considered. Let's go away. Honestly, that's hard to say. That's really hard to say. In my strongest opinion, I think this, not show. I'm sorry. Whoa. I think how the lore works in the at least as far as like the Batman, Lego Batman stuff. This kind of it takes inspiration from the Batman 1989 and animated series and a few comic books at the time. It's actually in the suit as well. So if you look carefully at Batman's like logo and stuff, well, not this one, but the one we started out with, that looks like more of the Batman Hush comic books, the New 52, and stuff. So that's kind of like or Batman Eternal. That's also another thing. It was going for a more modernized suit, logo and everything, and also going with a more dark black and gray, color scheme instead of the classic. Oh, hey, he's wearing a bit of a blue finish, So yeah, so that's kind of like a thing. I will say, Robin's suit. If you look carefully, it's closely to his one of his comic counterpart. Basically, when the New 52 started, I talked a little bit about it on like Batman Arkham Asylum. I will say in the scheme of things, the New 52 was just a new status quo. Because people back then in the golden age of comic books and silver age didn't really know where to start people on when it comes to comic books. That was it was one of those. It was kind of difficult to say, kind of thing. What I can speculate is that when they started with New 52, they decided to take and add on different aspects of, like, for example, like people's origins and stuff like that. It's kind of like the direction that they were going for, honestly. Okay, we're going to use remotes. I know I should be playing the game and then talking, but honestly, I'm just having a little fun. But anyway, yeah. So like forgive me, talking about Batman lore and all that. Yeah. So basically, that's what the that would be like the what's it called? That would be kind of like where the suit takes its inspiration from the comic books mostly. As far as like character motivation and everything, that's kind of like it's already established. Clayface was only established as well. Dang, he got it. He almost got me though. It was close. Oh no, you're not touching the citizens. The citizens, man. Go. Got the thing. Alright. Oh, look at that. I've never seen that moving before. Alright, Robin, get over here. Bomb time. Boom. Okay, that was just unfair. That was totally uncalled for in so many levels. what was I doing? Yes. So. All right, and I gotta do battering. Hey, got a red block. Nice. Forgot I was back here. Okay, come on. Victory. My name is the Dark Knight. But anywho, and we got him. So, as far as that's concerned, like this, like I said, the suit is kind of the inspiration wise, especially Robin's suit. Now, a few things people will disagree on me when it comes to this game. The thing is, Dick Grayson, the Robin in this game, is just Robin, basically, But really, that's not his thing. When they made it, they just said, "Oh, we're just going to put a Robin in there." We didn't care which one, But people speculate because of the hairstyle as well as the how he controls, basically, and also just based on everything, there is that he's obviously going to be Dick Grayson, the most popular Robin at the time, around that time. Because the title Robin, in this instance, it's pretty much just Dick Grayson in this game. People will say, "Oh, it's actually Jason Todd," or someone will say, "Oh, it's actually Tim." No. I think if I remember correctly, around the comic books, this is around the time where Dick Grayson actually died, or just before before the events of Death in the Family and Under the Red Hood situation. But it's just based on like how he is dressed and his demeanor during gameplay, because he's a little more fun-go-lucky. That's never been what's it called? That's never been. Yes, I was playing it recently. That's never been really a thing. Jason Todd was always the edgy type, we go archetypes. We can just go based on this, Dick Grayson was more the fun-lucky. This is what Bruce Wayne wanted Batman to be, someone who gives hope and everything, and then Jason Todd, he's more the edgy, bad boy, kind of thing. Like the sorry, things like oh hey, we're just gonna, oh, this is someone you shouldn't bring home, and then Tim Drake is the the second youngest, good guy, good guy. He likes to be closely with the father, likes to be more representative. Come on, that's definitely 100% Dick Grayson. But anyway, so there's that, and then obviously Damien wasn't even a concept until later in this, because he's more of a kind of like Bruce, very serious Robin and stuff. This guy's not serious. This guy's opposite. But yes. Yes. But like I said, that's pretty much my speculation. People will disagree. People will disagree. Cool. But yeah. But anyhow, enough about that lore wise. From who the Robin in this. Honestly, it was. Oh, darn it. Yeah, got it. Yeah, you have to destroy these trucks before you move, so you don't have to race the guys again. But yes, so overall, like this is kind of like what most people will say. Oh, hey, this is just Robin. It's not supposed to be a random guy. It's supposed to be just player two. Nah, 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 nah. But yeah, like I said, like in the second game, that's obviously in the second game that's obviously Tim Drake. That's like you just know just from his Robin suit. Because when Tim Drake became became Robin at the time, uh, he was more like he wasn't really a sidekick. It was just more of a real partner, real superhero esque. That was kind of like, oh hey, this is supposed to be this is supposed to be like not Robin, but sorry, one sec. Bruce's idea of, oh, we gotta do something different. He just lost his son. Jason. So I mean, like he obviously was like, I want this Robin not to perish like Jason did. So yeah, that's a thing. But yeah. So I almost thought I was not gonna make that. Oh. But yeah, that's like I said. That's just me. Um, that's just Tim Drake, I guess. But this turned into, oh, this is why I like Tim Drake. No, this is hey, talk about Batman lore. So, in my favorite Batmans and stuff like that. So, we can talk about bat suits as well. Honestly, that's another thing I want to do. But anyway, now back to the lore, I guess. So yeah, to go over suits wise, so during Batman, in this instance has like, oh, gotcha, you won't defeat me, boys. So yeah, basically, Batman has gone through like an evolution for his suits. Back in the day, in the first appearance, he had a more of a really like a black and black, no, a gray bodysuit, but had like purple gloves, a cape, and stuff like that. He used to carry a gun, actually. People forget that Batman started out with a gun. Because he was supposed to be more like a cop with a mask on, basically, is what the idea was at the time. Like you can go back to some of the interviews with the you can go back to like some of the interviews with some of the original creators. They basically just said, hey, he's supposed to be a cop, but with a bat suit on. Because, like for example, like even Batman, the TV show with Adam West, like if you look on his, what's it called? His, not suit, sorry. His actual Batmobile, there's a siren. So, it's supposed to be considered he's a police officer. Or a member of the police officer is what they were going for. But anyway, no, like, so yeah, and then his suit changed during the going into modern. It gave more of a black with a blue finish, blue highlights is what the idea was. So and then when near the end of the golden age, his suit was pretty much like, hey, this is gray with a yellow and black um, logo, of course, along with like shoot, yeah. But anywho, he it changed all there. So given a good brief history about his batsuit and whatever, we can talk about my favorite batsuits. Honestly, we can start with. We're gonna start with something easy. We're gonna start with my number 5. Honestly, if I'm able to, I'll probably put it in the what's it called? I'll see if I can put it in the video for you, so you can get a better reputation of this situation. Maybe, I don't know. I'll think about it. Depends on if I'm being lazy or if the Hades feels like doing it. So we're gonna start with number 5. Number 5 is pretty easy. Number 5 is the Batman Eternal suit. So it gives you more of a modern the modern take. Basically, it's gonna be black with gray, a black a gray bodysuit with what's it called, a I'm trying to get up the stairs. It gets a gray bodysuit with black gloves, boots, and all that. His utility belt was gray, by my memory. So yeah, that's pretty much. Oh, hello. That's pretty much like the overallness. Freeze him. But anyway, yeah. So I like that suit, the Batman Eternal suit. Like I said, it's a good design, So, let me see. Besides that suit, we got the number 4. Honestly, it would be like I said, I'll probably put a reputation or on a community post or whatever at some point. But who knows? Let me see. The next suit would be like the Earth 2 or Earth 1. My apologies. Is it Earth 1? Yeah, Earth 1 suit. It's given kind of a homage to the classic gray, black and gray with a yellow and black symbol or emblem. That's a thing right there. Okay, we can glide up there. Perfect. We did it. We shouldn't have done it, but we did it. We did it, man. But we're going over here for like 2 seconds because I can. Just want to say, we're going over here for 2 seconds because I freaking can. But yes, so that's my number 4. Number 3, this is where things get tricky. Oh, Lord. I fell. Would be the honestly, that's kind of tricky because I go back and forth. Number 3 originally was the Batman Beyond suit, just because I like Batman the Anime Series and Batman Beyond. Just because I grew up with that. I grew up with that series, and it was so much fun back then. So yeah, like I said, it would be kind of like that, or if not that, it would be the what's the other suit? Oh, you won't get. Yeah, I gotta finish off Mr. Freeze, but Honestly, I should be talking more about the villains at this point. You're not it's not a real situation if you don't talk about like the Rose Gallery. But we'll talk about them later. If you don't know who the Rose Gallery is at this point, I mean, I'm really questioning your really questioning what you do. But yeah. So anywho, but as I was saying, my favorite suit would definitely be the Batman Beyond suit. I've always really been a fan of like the Batman animated series and Batman Beyond. Despite everything, it's despite everything, I will say it's a good series. I can sit here and talk about it all the time, but you know, it's a good series in my opinion. Yeah. It's a good way to say to end the anime series instead of on like oh hey, we're just gonna end it here. I'm kind of glad in the comic in the Batman Beyond Rebirth that they gave more homage to the actual show. So the reason I like that suit, and this is just me, because it gave more of a, oh hey, this is a suit that increases the strength of the wearer by 10%. So you can sit here and say, oh hey, like if Batman's already at peak human condition, I mean, like he can pretty much maybe pick up an antlitz and throw it like a baseball. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's something. And then I do like the advancement that, oh hey, we were so used to having a cape and stuff that when he didn't have a cape, he had to use it. He used it as a way to be like have extended wings. You can use them to block or whatnot. In the comic books they went in more detail that, oh hey, you can actually use this to block attacks, strike, take out your enemies. Like even in the Batman Arkham City, you can actually use them, as gliders, just like anything. You just won't have rocket boots, of course, but you can use it as a way to what's it called? Not distract your enemy, but is it distract or is it? There's another way to put it, but yeah, you can. Oh, we got him. Nice. Got him. But yeah, so as far as that, oh, bam. Sorry, Mr. Freeze. Oh, 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 oh. That must have hurt. Yeah, that thing must have hurt, man. Dang. It's Freeze. I need a doctor. But anyway. And the Riddler got away. Curse them. So anywho, as far as that is concerned, it's that's my third favorite bat suit. Now, my second favorite bat suit, it's very funny. It's actually the New 52 suit. It's a little different from the Eternal suit. This is the Batman Eternal suit. I like that suit. Honestly, it's really different. It's from what's it called? It's from the Court of the Owl suit. Honestly, I like the texture and the different design from that suit alone. It was really something amazing. Back when I saw it, like it didn't give me goosebumps. I promise. It just gave me like, man, this is sick. So, it was just new because I was so used to like a little more color Batman, that color suit Batman suits, that I saw that and I was like, okay, that's awesome. Now, number one should be obvious. It's the Batman the Anime Series suit, and no, I'm not talking about the Justice League one with with ridiculous long ears or whatever. No, those things are ridiculous. I'm sorry. No matter what, I like the Batman the Anime Series, like the actual anime series suit. that's my favorite suit. It's the one I grew up with. It's the one that when I think of Batman, that suit comes up first. It's a good balance between. It's giving more of like I said, it's giving more homage to like the comic books, Golden Age comic books, and everything. That it's a black actually, but it has a blue tint to it. Like the original comic books when they came out, they were like Golden Age. He was wearing all blue, gray, and having a yellow and black symbol. But then he did the reverse, and I like that. Kevin Conroy, rest in peace. That he was the greatest, man. Along with his voice, I think it just, you knew it was Batman as soon as Kevin Conroy came into play. All right. But yeah, so anywho, so like I said, in my opinion, as far as like Batsuit's concerned, that's one's my favorites. Number one, like I said, you can talk to you can probably talk to anyone who knows me that the Batman animated series is one of my favorite Batman. I will argue and say like comic books, as comic book wise, I think it's much better than most of the comic books. And so. Before I continue, lore talking and all that. It's funny. I'm doing the thing that I said I will never do. Not really never do. Let me rephrase that. I'm doing the thing I watch other people do. They sit there and talk about Batman lore. If you know the YouTuber named K-Wing, he's one of the best, man. He is one of the best guys, like legitimately. When it comes to like Batman lore talking and breaking down and stuff, like he does better than me. Obviously, he's been doing it for a while, but like, I can sit here and talk about Batman for hours and hours and hours, but he can do it a lot longer. He did like an hour long. And, like he grew up with the animated series like I did. So, it was kind of cool seeing him. Hearing his Batman lore talk and everything. It was just fun talking to him. But, well, not talking to him. I'm sorry. Like hearing him talk about it. Basically, I haven't met the guy, but if I ever do, trust me, I'm gonna get an autograph. By the way, K-Wing, if you're watching this, respect your show. I should probably meet you one day and get your autograph. Anyway, definitely being a fanboy for a second. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say that, man. I'm a fanboy 24/7. Anyway, so basically, that's my favorite suit ever. Now, we can talk about my favorite live action suits all day. For a while, I can really say like my favorite live action suits from back in those days would be like it's kind of funny. It's actually only 3. And honestly, people I've told about my favorite live action suits, they've really questioned they really questioned my Batman credibility. So anyway, my favorite Batman live action suit. Number 3 is Robert Pattinson's suit. So the thing is, the reason why that one's number 3, because there's only 3, like I said. The reason why is just because of the fact that it gave us like it gave us more of like the New 52 suit, basically. Because if you go back and read like the New 52 comics and be like, oh hey, what's all that about? Like the earlier suit, it was more armorized and it looked similar to it. I can go. If you want, I can go back and just be like, oh hey, this is what happened. But in all goodness and everything, like I can sit here all day. But yeah, Robert Pattinson, like the Batman suit, what it's called, was impressive. Like I said, like I said, it was and always really good. Like despite all our doubts that it was actually gonna be a good, he didn't disappoint. He didn't disappoint. He did a good job. People tell me otherwise. I'm gonna tell them they're just being a hater because he did Twilight and stuff. You know what I mean? Um, so yeah, like he did a good job in my opinion. So, but anyway. Yeah. So that's number three. Number two would be, and I know the editor's not gonna like this, would be the Batman Begins suit. Yeah, I really like that suit. Like, it just seemed like something like he would wear in this situation. And we defeated him. So, but yeah, like I said, like the suit seemed pretty solid, and seeing him go and construct it, that unlike some other Batman, not series, but Batman related content, when it came to the suit, we never really got a breakdown of, oh hey, how did he construct the suit and stuff. We were just told that he made the suit, but didn't really specify, hey, how was the suit made? As a guy who cosplays, trust me, that was a good detail I liked. In that perspective. Sometimes I go back and watch that scene occasionally, and sit there and be like, oh man, this is really good. But yeah, so as far as that's concerned, that's one of my things. So I'm sorry I'm sitting here just looking at talking while the background. I'm sorry. It's just I'm having too much. I just honestly I am playing the game. I'm just really enjoying the fact that I get to talk about Batman for about 2 hours long. The rest of my roommates, they hearing me talk about Batman, they they're like, no, please stop, stop doing it. But no, yeah, it's just one of those things. So, like I said, I really, talking about Batman is pretty solid. I can sit here and talk about Batman for a while. Okay, but back to the continue with the story and all that jazz. So now number one. Whew, that's hard. That's really hard. Some people will say they probably think it'll be like Michael Keaton's suit, just because how it was made, and it was actually one of the first live action Batman suits to be made. Someone said what was it, the Adam West suit. But really, honestly, it's a tie. Honestly, it's really between Ben Affleck's suit. Honestly, Ben Affleck's suit was pretty good. And I like the Val Kilmer suit from the Batman Forever. It's a tie right there. Don't get me wrong. I got if I had to pick one, I'd technically go with Ben Affleck's suit. It's actually like accurate to Frank Miller's Dark Knight comic books. It's the most comic book accurate suit that we have that isn't like all leather and all that jazz. That's kind of a thing. Like it's leather but it has fabric built in. So like that's that's kind of like my argument there. Like unlike unlike some of the bad suits that we've had, either they're not accurate, or they're somewhat accurate, but comic books be this. Come on, there we go. You know what I mean? Like, so some people argue and say, oh hey, they made it accurate at the end of when the show was over. I'm sorry, when the movie was actually banger. Like you can go back and realize, oh hey, they made some of the suits make it make comic book counterparts. But like I said, like I'm not complaining about it. I'm just saying, like Frank Miller's Dark Knight despite some people not liking the guy, not liking the guy, he did make a good comic book. We can't sit here. Let's not sit here and not be a little biased about this, but he legitimately made a good. Okay, I'm done. Boom. Made a good comic book. At least part one was actually pretty decent. Part two, we can sit here and talk about it for days and be like, nah, he shouldn't have done that. But like I said, we can argue over here, like, oh, you shouldn't have done this, but But anyway, I digress. So, as far as that's concerned, at least from that, I feel that's kind of like my list right there. Because I've already talked about my favorite live action Batman movies and stuff. Like Batman Forever will always be my all-time favorite Batman movie. Like, I grew up with that. Jim Carrey and Tommy Lee Jones, and then all that combo. I mean, come on now, like they did a good job. With the casting. It was one of those. Oh, hey, we cast these guys just because they're popular. They're popular at the moment because Tim Lee Jones was doing Men in Black. I think he just finished that one, and I'm assuming he didn't have any work to do. So, there's that. And then like Jim Carrey, everyone knows Jim Carrey. Let's be honest. So, like you back then, if you didn't know who Jim Carrey was, then you didn't even watch enough movies. So yeah, like Val Kilmer, before he even got in there, he was in the movie Top Gun, as well. So I mean, like I think it might have been before, but I'll look it up. Someone in the comments will say something. But yeah. Like we did good, and then I cannot remember the girl who played Anna Rillian. I can't remember her name for a second. I feel bad. Like I feel kind of bad. Like I forgot her name. I hate that. I know for a fact I know her name, but like, yeah. Okay, let me see. I remember. Well, anyway, I forgot. You know who it is. Like, if you guys have watched like. I was going to phrase that. If you guys have watched the actual movie, I mean, like Batman Forever or anything like that, you know who she is. So let's just say that she's hard to forget. I mean, come on, she was there when the famous Bat turn was made. Because back then when they made Batman comic books and stuff, or Batman costumes and everything. They could not, for the life of them, make it easier for Batman actors and stuntmen to turn their heads. Like, it was bad, legitimately. And I felt bad for those guys. They could not turn their head, and they had to come up with the Bat turn. But yeah, But so I lost my train of thought. So yeah, like I said, it's just one of the. It's when it comes to like, at least that perspective. Oh, get out of here. Like they had a good movie. Like like I said, it was kind of campy. It was kind of very very like weird. I will admit that. Because the thing is about that movie, and I can sit here all day and defend it. It was really a chance for them to actually break it down and say, hey, let's make a movie where Batman needs to, decide between his double life, like his double life being like he's Bruce Wayne, yes, and stuff, and then figuring out like, hey, he needs to decide what he wants to be. Like, does he want to be Bruce Wayne? Does he want to be Batman? He gave himself like the choice was kind of like, hey, how are we going to do this? Like, Batman is a hero. He saves people's lives. But the man behind the mask, like, how can how can you really say he's really happy at the end of the day? You know, that was kind of like that. I feel like that was the direction they were going for. They were like, hey, let's give Batman a choice. You know, like let's not have him like outright like fight for his, you know, him to be him, but let's find out who really Bruce Wayne is. Is it Batman wearing the mask of Bruce Wayne, or is it Bruce Wayne wears a Batman? You know, like it's deep. You know, most people don't give it credit, but at the time it did give us that conflict. Even in the comic books, we did get that conflict. We did. You know, it wasn't all there, but we did get that we did get that like that conflict. You know, the continuous conflict. Like, you know, does Batman feel like does Batman really want to be the guy, or, you know, does he want to do this? You know, that's the thing. You know, but anyway, as far as that's concerned, as far as that's concerned, he yeah, but anyway, as far as that's concerned, yeah, when they came out with this whole situation, you know, to give Batman his choice, you know, they also gave a chance to be like, hey, you know, like, we're gonna have Robin in this, because, you know, originally, back before Michael Keaton said, I'm not gonna be Batman anymore, they made a script where Robin was actually supposed to be, well, you know, it's hard to find, and it's been so long, but there used to be a clip where they had Robin show up and all that stuff, because originally the script was changed and altered and stuff to become Batman Forever, then it turned into Batman, it was Batman Eternal, then it turned into Batman, it was crazy. So yeah, like, you know, that was the goal. You know, they wanted Mike Keaton to be the, hey, we want him to be I want, you know, Mike Keaton looked at the script and he was like, nah, I don't want to do that. You know, back then Mike Keaton was like, he didn't play. He didn't play. He didn't like the script. He's not gonna like the script. You know. And then they kind of had to change the script a little bit from, I think it was Batman Eternal, and then it turned into Batman Forever. Oh, I forgot. That's dangerous going there. Yeah, like I said, it's been a while, so I'm trying to remember. You know, trying to remember all of this, because, like I said, it's been a while. I could be remembering incorrectly. I just remember that back then, Michael Keaton didn't like the script direction, which back then, you know, the actor didn't like the direction we were going for. Then there's no movie, because, like I said, you can't have a movie without actors, right? So, you know, it was just one of those things. So, as far as that's concerned, sorry, I almost forgot these guys. I almost forgot that. You know, as far as that's concerned, you know, that's why we got a different actor for the next two movies. Was that, because, you know, the next two scripts were, you know, made in the actuality that what was it? Sorry, that Michael Keaton would be playing Batman for a little longer. You know, the goal was to make a cinematic universe back then. You know, like a really good cinematic universe. Like, it was supposed to have Nicolas Cage, who I think he was popular at the time as well, to be, you know, to be the guy. You know, to be like the Superman at the time. If I remember correctly, like I said, it's been a minute. You know, my Batman lore is vast and very complex. You know. Okay, I think that's for someone else. But yeah, so yeah, basically that's kind of like what the plan was. Because I think they had, I don't know if they had a Wonder Woman at that time. I can't, I really can't remember. I really can't. I just remember like, oh hey, they had a plan where there's supposed to be a Wonder Woman. I don't know who that Wonder Woman was. I know someone in the comments is going to tell me otherwise. I know this. I know this. I know they're going to tell me. I know someone will tell me. I have this feeling. I can feel it. Because like back then, I can't think of one woman who would considered being Wonder Woman. Honestly, I know we got really lucky with Galago and stuff. So, so yeah, like I said, I just for the life of me, I just can't. I don't remember. But if someone in the comments can down below and tell me who was actually supposed to be the Wonder Woman during Nicolas Cage and freaking Michael Keaton's Batman and stuff, please let me know. Like I need to know. Like it's gonna drive me nuts for a bit if I don't remember. Also, I'm getting studs, so forgive me if I'm not focusing on the battle of truth and justice. Bruce Wayne needs money. I need money. I need to make money. But yes, so yeah. But anyway, honestly, we can sit here and think about some actresses who could have played Wonder Woman. We can sit here and do that. I feel like that won't be a problem. Like, let me see. Oh, there were so many good actors, though. That's the problem. There were so many good actors, well, actresses who could have played Wonder Woman. Like, legitimately, that's the messed up part. There were so many good ones, like so many. I hate that. I really do. I hate that a lot. I know for a fact it's gonna. I know for a fact that they're gonna. What's it called? I know for a fact they're an actress is gonna come to mind. I'm legitimately gonna be like, yeah, she could have done it. It's not one of those it's out of my hands thing. It's more of a, hey, she could have done this. Like I didn't think about it before, but I couldn't think about it before, but I know for a fact an actress is going to come to mind. I can feel it. That's how my brain works. It tells me at the last second. I think after this whole crap happens, like when I'm done, I'm probably going to look back and see what actors were active around that time, and I'm going to be like, that's not cool. That's crap. I knew it. I knew it. Like, legitimately, I can feel it. I can feel it, guys. I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a copyright. Sorry. I'm sorry. That's a little messed up. No, but legitimately, I have a feeling that we're gonna get to that point. Okay. Come on. What? I forget what I was supposed to do. Shoot. Oh, come on. Stop touching. No. Alright, let me see. Okay. Yeah, I do not remember what I'm supposed to do. Is it supposed to be in there? Okay, I'm getting shot, like, legitimately. But anyway, no, okay, but yeah, legitimately, I feel like someone's gonna tell me, it's like, oh, hey, this actress could have done it. I'm gonna be like, you should have told me sooner. Okay, 1 second. I'm having a brain fart right now because I legitimately, I don't remember how to. What am I supposed to do right here? Okay, so I am going the right way. Gotcha. Hmm. Oh, man. Okay, I think I'm supposed to feed them or something? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just playing the game, honestly. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Talk to me. Come on, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Alright. I'm gonna go this way. Get them out of here. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, so yeah, I am supposed to. I'm supposed to like draw them in here, and then, um. Okay, come on, come on. Okay, come on, guys. Okay, come on now. You can't. Okay, I'm getting. God, I don't know. I gotta figure this out. Like, am I? Am I? I think I'm supposed to go this way. Yeah, I am supposed to go this way. I don't know. Like, I can't figure out what's going on. Hmm. Hmm. Sometimes the. Okay, I made it. I wasn't supposed to make it like that, but I made it. I cheated the system. I cheated the system. The red batsuit. Or the, oh, poison ivy. Oh, lovely. Lovely. She's, I don't think that's gonna work, Robin. Alright. Anyway, as I was saying, so, yeah, like I said, if anyone ever gives me crap about this, I'm just gonna be honest and say, yeah, no. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Alright, let me see. Okay. Okay. I'm supposed to defeat them? Yeah, there we go. I'm doing good. Doing good, alright. Time to show you what a bomb looks like. Skadoosh. Oh. When I hit this skadoosh, I wasn't supposed to. So I don't even know if I'm doing this right. Bam. 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 Come on. It's like. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, I gotta kill the plants. I forgot. She's kind of invisible. She blows. He blows. We blow. We blow. Gotcha. I got her. Sorry, ma'am. Justice is unisex. Bam! Uh-oh. Robin, no. Don't fall under her spell. Oh, thank God. Don't fall under her spell. She's not meant for you, buddy. She's meant for the green. And, I forgot the other part. Oh, Riddler's getting away in the pots. Alright, he got away, but we got this. Man, I lost my train of thought. I was so busy getting my butt whooped by that green shower. I forgot to even ask or even figure out. Oh, hey, what am I supposed to do? No, legitimately, I was like, okay, what am I supposed to do at this point? Like, legitimately. What was I about to do? Oh, yes. So anyway, enough about that, Batman movies and such. Let's talk about comic books, though. Let's talk about Batman comic books right now. We're gonna get out to the good stuff, the nitty gritty, baby. So, Batman comic books. Batman being Batman, we all know that he's originally from a comic book. He's a comic book hero, superhero. He's been many names: the Vigilante, the Dark Knight, the Bat of Gotham, or with his supposed wife, Catwoman, Bat and the Cat. Supposed to be, things like that. That's like a thing. What's ironic about this? This is a Lego game of... No, that's not right. It's a Lego game building a Lego set. That's funny. Only thing we're missing is me building a Lego set while playing the Lego game. Alfred, you've done it again. Honestly, I think this might be it won't be much of a 2 hour long video, honestly, because I could probably beat this in 3 hours, but I'm not going to. The Hades would not like that. He actually will tell me, "You recorded for 3 hours," and then he's gonna look at me with shame and disappointment, and then I'm gonna look at him and say, "Everyone had fun." But anyway, but yeah. So we'll talk about Batman comic books. So today's like the anniversary when the Batman, the Detective Comics, we call it Batman books, but really they're just called Detective Comics. First ever appeared Batman comic book, Detective Comic #1. Back in those days, they were, when they were starting out, they had 3 comics. They had, I think one of them was called, I know one was Action Comic. I can't remember what the other one was. The other one was for Wonder Woman. I can't remember her. Was it Wonder Comic? No. Was it Mystery Comic? No. It'd be funny. It'd be funny about this whole thing. Someone's gonna tell me in the comments, and I promise you, it's gonna be one of those arguments of, "Oh, I should have known this." But anywho, batarangs. So yeah. Anyway, now Batman comics. I have a total of 5. A total of 5 comic books right there. I got total of 5, buddy. Got total of 5 comic books. Most people don't know this about me, but I read a lot of comic books. I really do, truly. I know. It's a shock, right? Me reading comic books, crazy. That's crazy, No, actually, yes, I do. I actually do read comic books. Occasionally. I'm flying, and I missed it. I was doing fine until... Oh. Yep, I screwed up. A little fun trick. We're just gonna get in here. We're gonna put it right there. We're gonna go over here. Hopefully I don't have to start over. I'm gonna wait for the computer to come over here. I was trying to see if the computer can come over here because I kind of screwed up. Screwed the pooch, as we call in the business. I can argue and say, yeah, I gotta have to, let me see, extra, nope. We're going to the Bat Cave, and then we're going to turn around and go back to what we were doing. So anyway, back to what I was saying, because I had a feeling I was going to screw up. I was honestly thinking I was going to screw up during the boss fight, because I haven't done the boss fight in a long time. And honestly, we'll take a look at Bat Cave after this. But anywho, back to what I was saying. Batman comic books. Oh, I have a lot. I have a lot of comic books I like. I'm gonna skip it because we already know what's happening. I screwed the pooch. Some will argue that should have known better. Some will argue that I should have sold tickets. Some will argue, like certain people I know, think I should have edited it out. I'm not most people. But joking aside, though, but yes, my favorite Batman comic books. That is a good one. It's so good. I could sit here and talk about Batman comics, but I will say though, when it comes to Batman comics, that's from an angle I came out a little too whatever works. All right, boys. Let me show you the batarang. Whoop. And whoop. And boop, 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 boop. Yep. We just need to defeat him. And this. And this. And this. But anyway. Yes. So, for me, when it comes to Batman comics, I have read, I think, more Batman comics than actual other comics. For example, like I've read like a lot more Daredevil comic books. Oh, I failed. I've read a lot of Daredevil comic books and Batman comic books, but and then the list kind of goes down. I've read more Iron Man. Wait, let's not mess this up. Ah, shoot. Oh, come on. Oh, that's so... Okay. We're not going to discuss it. Not even a little. I'm not saying anything. Anyone says anything, I'm going to ignore it. I'm just going to ignore it. We're just going to sit here and ignore the criticism. But anyway, as I was saying before I got really bamboozled, my favorite Batman comics, I have a total of 5. They take place kind of through like the Batman lore. Some you probably won't. You'll be a little surprised. Some you'll probably be confused, and some I actually really don't know how you're going to react. I'm just going to base on my assumption of what happens. I need a vehicle of money. Alright. But yes. So my favorite Batman comics. Instead of giving my top 20, instead of me being a weirdo and giving you my top 20, I'm just going to give you my top 5. I'll give you my top 5. Yeah, I feel like if I give you my top 5 to you, doesn't seem like a problem. I don't think it's a problem. But in some people's cases, I know certain people who shall not be named. They're probably going to think I shouldn't have done that. So, Batman comics. So, top 5. I fell. We're not even going to discuss it. Top 5 comic books. Number 5 would be the Earth One comics. If you know anything about the Earth One, it's pretty much a realistic take of our current superheroes. So, like for example, they did like pretty much a good representation of real life, real life take on our superheroes. So, like for Batman, with a certain art style from famous comic books like the Watchmen comic books. That art style looks more realistic than anything. I gotta come over here. It's kind of like this. So, look, there's basically their goal was to give us more of a real take on superheroes, pretty much like what we did with the Watchmen. Like, oh hey, like for example, how certain characters' origins are, because that's pretty much what the origin is. That's what it is. It's just a more realistic take to their origins and stuff. Like how Superman got his iconic suit, or how Wonder Woman got from Themyscira. If I good, thank God I actually said that right. And how like Batman became Batman. Starting out with the tech. He faced off against other villains and all that jazz. He faced off against like a enemy called Birthday Boy, which I honestly that sounds bad. Like the name just sounds bad. But yeah, so yeah, like I said, it's just one of those things. Just like I said, it's just giving a realistic take to our superheroes and stuff. So, see, this is like Batman Forever. Honestly, it's basically it feels like a Batman Forever situation. Because like, Batman Forever, we were facing off against Two-Face and the Riddler. You know. One sec. I'm gonna have to focus. Yeah, Two-Face can be a bit much. Honestly, I'm surprised this thing does have a, what's it called? A boss fight, a boss fight rush or something. That'd be crazy. Batman just died. Look at that. That was crazy. But yes. So basically, it was just a way to get a real take on our superheroes that we know and love. And then add a few other things like they made Killer Croc into more of a like he doesn't know who Batman is. But he is kind of like not like has a different origin, basically. Like the same origin, but same outcome. Like he'll turn into a villain at some point. We know this. I know this. I know you know this. Oh God. Come here, Harvey. I wonder if you forgive me if I say you should have flipped for that. Anyway, like I said, he gotcha. And I think nope. Nope. There we go. There we go. So anyway, my favorite will be Batman Earth One, just because. Yeah, it gave it more of a different take, and I like that. The other thing, the other comic book I like, besides that one, that's number 5. Number 4 would be Batman White Knight, or Rise of the White Knight. Honestly, I don't know. It gave a different take, and I liked it. I liked it a lot. I really did. It gave it something different, and also it gave pretty much said oh hey, Bruce Wayne is not really Bruce Wayne. I think Curse of the White Knight was actually pretty solid too, honestly. As far as different takes, you feel. Look at that, he's using 2 guns. Okay, we gotta get behind these. Can't remember how this works. Oh boy. Okay, come on. I'm trying to remember how to do this. Okay. Oh yeah. I forgot. Yeah, I had to use reflectors basically. Yeah, I remember now. Gotta get behind that. But no, yeah, like I said, I like that one. The other one would be The Curse of the White Knight, and crap. Yeah, Curse of the White Knight and the White Knight. That one was pretty solid. That one was pretty solid. Oh yeah, I forgot you can get in here. I forgot. Oh here, let me get that thingamabob, that thingamajig right there. Hello, what's this? Awesome. I died. And I rise again. Let me see. There's that one. The other one, besides that one, well, those two are kind of like package deal. Because I think there was a third one called the Dark Knight, or the White Knight Returns, or White Knight Beyond, or something like that. It pretty much puts everything in full circle, basically. And the tie-in comics are actually really solid. So anyway, what's it about is pretty much it's a else world where Batman's actually considered a villain in this instance. His property damage during his crusade really goes against the fight. It pretty much goes against it, basically. So that's kind of like the argument here is Batman's doing more damage to the city than his villains and everything. So basically, it's a big. I don't want to give you guys spoilers or anything. Was to say, um, he he gets there's a big conspiracy at the end. Um, got him. You know, like it's a big conspiracy. Um, how the why the Dark Knight's doing more damage and everything. But like I said, you guys should go get a read of it. It's pretty solid. It finished. But anyway, after that one with Batman Hush, that one was actually pretty solid. Um, like I said, I can't really tell you more spoilers of comic books and stuff because it's not really my style. I like to give you guys something to read. Let me see what else. So let me see. Besides that, we got Batman Hush. Then we got. Honestly, I like the Batman Beyond comic books. I kind of like the rebirth take of it, just because it felt like more of a continuation of the Batman Beyond and everything. Because back then, Batman Beyond was mostly a oh hey, this is Batman Beyond. This is a Batman of the future. Terry McGinnis, but it gave more story and stuff. I feel like it didn't get canceled. Honestly, the whole rebirth operational thing kind of got really controversial. It really did, and I do mean controversial because of the fact that there's certain things that they left on finished and stuff. So that's kind of like my opinion on that. Because oh yeah, we finished it, by the way. Oh, that's what they call themselves, Traveler's Tales. That's okay. That makes a little more sense. The company who makes Lego games. I've never known what their name truly was, but that makes sense. Anyway. So let me see. After that one, I guess in this instance it would be like Batman, the New 52 run, Core of the Owls. That one was trippy as well. I was really surprised, honestly. So it was, like I said, that one was pretty solid. Those are my top 5 comic books. Honest, and it kind of goes up and down. Some of it's a little more, and some is all that. I did read Long Halloween. I did read that after I watched the movie because I wanted to see the comparisons. The comparisons were really solid, and then I did read The Killing Joke, which the comic book was a little more better than the movie, and some aspects, and we're not going to discuss it no further. But yes, I did. I will say though they did a good job as far as like the adaptation of it, but they added some things in there that shouldn't be on there. So that's just kind of my opinion about it. But go watch the movie, then read the comic book, and you'll understand what I mean. There was unnecessary plots that they shouldn't have put in there, but I can, from a writer's perspective, I can understand why they did that, because they wanted to give more reason. But I feel like in the comic book they had plenty of reason and stuff. So, but that's just me. Anyway, and now moving on to Batman games, though, we had to talk about that. Ironically, we're playing a game, and now we're playing a Batman game. So we're never talking about Batman games, and we're also playing a Batman game. So, it's like I said, this might be a 2-hour long. Honestly, this might be a 2-hour long. We got 30 minutes left, so Yeah, and then we're at 7.2% after that. We're going to explore the Batcave for a while. And then we'll probably end it here. Like I said, I just want to do the first 2 hours of the actual game. Somewhat 2 hours of the first actual part. Because I can beat this game in 3 hours. If I had 2 more hours, I probably would beat it, honestly. But I don't want to. Maybe next year, if I decide to play with somebody else, in the Red League Gaming Guild section, I probably might. But yeah, let's explore the Batcave for a while. Let's explore. So, when the Batman first first light, um, when the Batman, when Lego Batman came out, there wasn't really a lot of character to the actual Batcave and stuff, because it feels like this is more close to his early years. The first 5 years of Batman, honestly, just because let's be honest, you can tell just from this that there wasn't really not really much here. There wasn't really much here to really give us a bit of a, oh hey, hey, let's do this. There's the Batmobile. That's how you start the Riddler's Revenge. And you go down here in order. It's Power Crazy Penguin. That's kind of more of a missions and stuff like that. But we're not going to do that, unfortunately. We're not going to do that. That's Alfred. How he's doing. And then we got the Batwing up here. That's going into Joker's Return, which is a reference to Batman Returns. If you think about it. But yeah, well, everything in here is supposed to, because the thing is, when this came out, this is more of just giving back references to certain things. So let's go up here, and we're in the Wayne Manor. Not like I said, this is more way where you get your trophies and stuff, and certain kits throughout the game and levels. This is really not much, but hey, here's some studs you can use to and all that. There's no references to other Batman characters. Unfortunately, there's no references to Nightwing, Batgirl, Batwoman, Red Hood, stuff like that. This is takes place before all that really happens. Before the death of the family and the rise of Batgirl, or Batgirl Begins. Basically, it's kind of the term I like to use. Like I said, when it comes to this kind of situation, it's kind of one of those, hey, they didn't have much to really start out things with, because, like I said, with this situation, you can use, say, these are just, this is for training, for Batman and stuff and Robin to keep themselves in shape. And then the rest of these are going to be Alfred doesn't know how to work that thing. What's this? Oh yeah. So, but yeah. So anyway, yeah, like I said, there's references you have to buy them, unfortunately. So, and if you play on play mods or whatever for this game, I mean, it's crazy. So, we got suit upgrades, we got story clips, we got extras, characters. You can get certain characters on here. So, for example, blah blah blah. Look at that. We're because I'm feeling kind of happy about this. We don't know who he is. We don't know who that guy is. We haven't unlocked any of these characters yet, unfortunately. Like, obviously that's Catwoman. That's Man-Bat. That's the Mad Hatter, most likely. I have no idea who that is. That's Poison Ivy's goons. You can go in here and get the characters you get. Well, what's that? I don't remember that one. You can come in here and get all the characters that you might have unlocked or will unlock later. But you got to go back. You got to replay this before you can actually unlock anything. I don't even know what that is. So, because for the sake of what I was saying, we're gonna do Nightwing and Batgirl. Look at that. Now we gotta save. All right. Look at that. So, I bet you're wondering, Nightwing's here, but wait a second. What is Robin? See, that's the problem. People think, look at that. That's awesome. People think that this is Jason Todd, Robin, but it's not. I'm sorry, but it's it's not. So, but yeah, we got these right here. These are all like extras, places. But anyway, we can do cheat code. So maybe if you guys want me to, I could finish this game and talk more about Batman lore and stuff like that. But but yeah. So look at that. We got 4 members of the Bat family. Well, 5 if you count Alfred. We just gotta unlock him as a playable character. We got Nightwing. And then we got Robin here, which people will still say, oh, this is just Jason Todd before Jason Todd got Death of the Family, and then we got Barbara Gordon, secretly known as let's say Black Hat for a minute, Batgirl. She's wearing her classic gray and blue costume from Batman or Batgirl Rising. So I mean, they don't have any secret suits or anything like that, fortunately. They're just kind of like Easter egg references and stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Right now I'm just about to go over here, fly for a minute, and then, like I said, you can unlock most of the characters after you beat the campaigns and stuff. Oh, crap. Look at that. And then obviously you can change the suit back, of course. Any power up you get to do that. Alfred's tripping out because he doesn't know what to do. Dang. But anyway, yeah. So like I said, Nightwing looking good. Possible Jason Todd, but really Dick Grayson looking good, and Batgirl. That's really good to end things off. Honestly. All right, guys. I know I wanted to do this for 2 hours, but really, I got done with the mission really good, real easy. So, I want to say thank you for watching my 1 hour and about to be 45 minutes of Lego Batman on the Xbox 360. Like I said, I will be posting this. This will be the Batman video of the day. Usually I don't post on Saturdays, which is tomorrow, but I wanted to give you something special. So after this, if you guys want me to either do the rest of the gameplay of this or go back to what I was doing Need for Speed, let me know in the comments. I'll make a community post, we'll talk about it, see what we can do. So okay, well, I want to say thanks for joining me here. I hope you have a good Batman day. Later.